Good evening and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight, the Wildcats on the road to battle the Washington Hatchets. The Wildcats rained out in the top of the third down at Boonville. They were already up 10-2 in that one before the rains washed that one away. The Washington Hatchets last night, they took out Evansville Harrison in their game. So 1-0 Washington, 0-0 Jasper again. Jasper tomorrow night. The home opener at Rookser Field, taking on the Shakamak Lakers out there at 6 o'clock. We'll have that for you later on at 10 on 18 WJTS. Eli Hof, Ben Hankey, and Connor Foley, the first three in the Wildcat order against Nick Sandulo. A lefty out on the hill for the Hatchets. Trey Reed, their pitcher last night, Indiana State bound, so he pitched against Harrison, went 5 innings, so we will not see him tonight. Sunny skies, a little chilly temperatures here, wind blowing out towards right field here at the Gwaltney Sports Complex. Wildcats over here 2 years ago. Of course, last year the Hatchets did not come to Rookser Field because of the canceled season. So Hof will get in from the right side. The Wildcats again scored early and often in that game against the Pioneers down there at Boonville. Well on their way, but in the top of the third, they decided that the radar looked too ominous to continue. As Sandulo climbs out on the mound, and we are ready to roll here from Washington. The first pitch is high, 1-0. Again, we shoot through fencing here at Washington. Not the most ideal conditions, but that's what you get sometimes on the road as the lefty kicks and deals. And this one makes Hof skip out of the way, and it is 2-0 to the Wildcats center fielder, Eli Hof. Armstrong behind the plate. Here's the next pitch. That one is in for a strike. Holtzclaw, Gray, and Cruz in the outfield. Reed, Reister, Bernard, and Fry the infield. Here's the next pitch. Hof lays off, and it is 3-1. Terry Gilbert on the coaching line at third. Jason Allbrand over at first. We're off and running in the new season. 3-1 pitch, and it is out of the zone, ball 4. And Hof is aboard. For Ben Hankey, the Wildcat shortstop. Lefty looks right at the base runner. They throw over, and Eli is back with the dive. Hankey plays shortstop this evening. Connor Foley waits on deck. 1 on and nobody out here in the top of the first. Sandulo brings it home. This one is out as well. Cats scored in every inning up to that third inning. Next pitch, and they first throw over. Back in time, the base runner. Washington bench thought they may have had him. So Hankey digs back in. Sandulo comes home, runner takes off, throw down to second base, short hops the shortstop, and Hof has a stolen base. So a runner in scoring position with nobody out for Hankey. Sandulo peeks back at the runner one time and comes plateward. This one right down the middle for a called strike. Cats trying to draw first blood here in the top of the first inning at Washington. Used to be a conference game, played later on in April. This one popped foul down the right field line. Was the Thursday before the Jasper Invitational, usually, around the 22nd, 23rd of April, wherever it fell. Hof at second, Hankey at the plate. Here's the delivery. This one squibbed on the ground, right back to the mound. They look to second, throw on to first. One gone. As Hankey bounces back to the mound, here comes Connor Foley. Foley playing left field tonight for the Wildcats. Sandulo once again checks the runner. This one is a tad high, 1-0. Again, Shakamak in town tomorrow. It's a 6 o'clock ball game. Sandulo. Again, one look towards second, brings it home. Strike at the knees. And the count is 1-1 with one man going. Top of the first, no score. Cats at the plate here. Pitch on the way. Tap foul by Connor. Andrew Wallace waits on deck. He'll hit for the starting pitcher, Blake Mann. Next pitch. This one slammed right at the shortstop. Reister cannot handle it, and the Cats have runners at first and second. So an error on Reister. Play was right by Hof at second base, and he stayed put. And here comes Wallace, the left-handed hitting designated hitter. When, again, we talked about blowing out toward right field. Chris Hedinger on deck. Sandulo brings it home. Wallace takes a fastball up. 1-0. Cats threatening here. Some traffic on the bases in the early stages of this one. Pause. 2-0 now. Sunny skies, but again, it's really cold. Had that cold front in the last couple of days blow through after that rain. We had nice temperatures at Boonville. Wallace takes it out of the zone. Ball gets away. Hof will go up to third, and Foley stays at first base. So on the pass ball, Wallace in a good hitter's count here. Well, at least with 3 balls and no strikes, they throw over to first. Back is Foley without a dive back. The Hatchets with that official game last night against Harrison. Pitch on the way. Wallace takes it for a strike. It's 3-1 now. Throw over, and they've got a little first and third going right here. They're going to chase Hof home. Here's the play. Ball thrown away, and it's 1-0 Cats, and Foley goes up to third. Washington misplays that one. And the Cats on top 1-0 here. On the errant throw. So Wallace up there 3-1, has a chance to deliver the second run of the game. Pitch on the way. Wallace takes it. And now the count runs full at 3-2. Hedinger on deck. Cats lead 1-0 here. Top of the first. Sandulo plateward. Walked him. So the second free pass given up by Sandulo. First and third once again for, or actually I said Hedinger was on deck. It's Grant Stratton playing third. Hedinger's now on deck. Comes Grant. He got the start the other night in that suspended game. Pitch low. A runner at first base. And a runner at third. Here's the pitch plateward. Stratton rifles it back into the screen. And the count squares at 1-1. Play Stratton off the line in left field. Sandulo, the lefty, gets ready to work, brings it home, and it's high. He's had control problems here early. Down at third, Foley at first, Wallace. Pitch to Grant, once again fouled away. So it is 2-2. Third baseman Trey Reed even with the bag and off the line. Throw over. Back is the runner. One nothing Cats. Stratton waits. Here's the pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch is low, and they're going to have second base without a throw. And now two guys in scoring position here. So 3-2 with one gone. The infield comes in on the corners for the Hatchets here. Here comes the next pitch. Stratton rifles it foul toward the Hatchet on deck circle on the third base side. And the count remains full to Stratton. Sandulo brings it. Stratton takes it high. The third walk for Sandulo here in the first inning. So we'll have a mound conference with Hettinger coming to the plate. I mentioned Shakamak tomorrow out at the yard. Just a couple of games next week at Bloomington South on Tuesday, then a Friday date with the Northeast DuBois Jeeps. And then it really gets busy for the Cats. Sandulo and the rest of the Washington infield talk about it out on the mound. Plate umpire going to go out and end that little deal right here. Well, Sandulo still works from the stretch. Pitch on the way to Chris. It's high. Hettinger hit a home run down at Boonville, but it's wiped out with the game not counting. Here's the pitch. That is in there for a strike. Well, the bases are loaded here. Just one down. Here's the pitch to Hettinger. And couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Right down the middle, it's 1-2. Job Leverhusen will be next, firing a double play here. Pitch on the way. And he got him. Chased one up in the zone. 2 away for Leverhusen. So the Cats with one across looking for more. Don't want to squander this opportunity here. First pitch to Leverhusen is high, 1-0, 1-0 Cats. Top of the first here at Washington. Next pitch. Inside. So it's 2-0. Sandulo throwing a lot of pitches here in this first inning. Walked 3, struck out 1. Cats did not have a hit. This one dances in for a strike. Couple of Hatchet errors. One on the throw home on that first and third. Another ball at short. So 3-1 here. Leverhusen digs back in, hitter's count. Here's the delivery. And he takes a big, healthy cut and comes up empty. Time called. Leverhusen steps out. Sandulo also breaks contact with the pitching rubber. Early season matchup here between the Hatchets and Wildcats. Leverhusen fouls it back. Pitch on the way. Leverhusen defensive swing and fouls it back. 1-0 Jasper. Glad you could join us here on Thursday night. Again, Jasper baseball comes your way game nights at 10, except on the weekends. Here's the pitch to Job. This one popped up. Foul territory, first base side. Out of play. Saturday games will air on Sundays at 1. We've got a couple of different tournaments that is the case in. A couple of Saturday afternoon games that are single games as well in that schedule. So 3-2 with 2 outs. Runners will be running with the pitch plateward once again. Here they go. Ball forward. It's 2-0 Wildcats. On the bases loaded walk. Leverhusen drives in an easy run here. 4th walk of the game so far. And Ross Peter hits in the number 8 hole in the order. Has an opportunity here to knock in some runs. Strike at the knees by Sandulo. 2-0 Cats here at Washington. Pitch plateward. Yearly gets away from the catcher Armstrong. Again, fisted foul. So Ross Peter down in the count 0-2. Cats batting in the top of the first inning. The 8th guy in the order to hit so far. Long count, or pause I should say. This one hits him. So the 3rd run of the game comes across. RBI. Jack Albrand will run at first base for the Cats. Cody Morton, the second baseman, will bat. 3-0 Jasper. Here's the pitch. That is out, 1-0. Leadoff man Eli Hope stands in. Next, if the hitter now gets on, it's 2-0. Like, man, the starting pitcher going to get some throws in here. He's been sitting there a long time after his warm-up. 3-0. Pitch on the way. That is a strike right down at the knees. Washington gets their bullpen up and running here. Hope stands next. Here's the next pitch. It's ball forward. It's 4-0 Cats. Fifth walk. They're going to buy some time for the man to get loose in the bullpen. So Eli Hope batting for the second time here. Hope pops this one back into right center field. Going back on it, they're not going to catch up with this one. 1 run will score. Here comes another. And the Wildcats throw 3 more on the board as Eli Hope, a 3 RBI double here. And the Cats lead 6-0. Especially with 2 outs, ball up in the air to the outfield, and Hof gets 3 RBIs. First hit of the game. And we will have a new Washington pitcher here. Cats lead 7-0 here. We're down at ground level. Stuff to see the board. New pitcher on the hill for the Hatchets. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with more right after this. Back to Washington. Ian Hill on the mound for Washington. 7-0 Cats here with a runner at second base, Eli Hof. Here's the pitch. This one hit into center field for a base hit. Charging is Gray. Rounding third is Hof. Here comes the throw back in. Cats lead 8-0 on the RBI single by Ben Henke. He goes up the second on the throw. Now the first pitch of the game, that run saddled to Sandulo, so he can close the book on him. He gives up 8 runs in 2/3 of an inning. So a runner at second base here for Connor Foley. First pitch low to Foley, 1-0. He reached on an air. Ground ball to short. Cats lead here. Here's the pitch on the way. That one climbs in for a strike. Pitch on the way. That is high. Sandoval gave up the 1 hit, the 5 walks. Hit batsman, struck out 1. It's high. Wallace is on deck. Comes the next pitch. It's out of the zone, and he walks him. So the 6th free pass given up to the Cats from Hatchet pitching, and Wallace will stand in. He walked earlier. Pitch. That is a strike. Wallace slams it into right field. Oh, right at the second baseman. Bernard took it right out of the air. But the Wildcats explode here in the top half of the first inning for 8 runs against 2 different Hatchet pitchers. We'll take a break. We'll come back to Gwaltney Sports Complex after this on 18 WJTS. Washington, Blake Mann, the senior left-hander, will take an 8-0 cushion out with him here in the Washington home first. Sandulo, or actually, see who hits for Sandulo in his spot. Then it'll be Reed and Holzclaw. Sandulo is the starting pitcher. He's going to bat here. Kind of a re-entry. So, Mann getting the start on the hill behind the plate. Ross Peter. Here is the first pitch for Blake Mann of the new season. This one hit on the ground is short. Hankey goes down to a knee, throws on to Leverhusen. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Very efficient for Blake Mann. Foley, Hof, and Hedinger in the outfield. Stratton, Hankey, Morton, and Leverhusen in the infield. Third to first, 1 away for Trey Reed, the third baseman. First pitch, fastball out of the zone, 1-0. So Mann works quickly, as all the Wildcat pitchers do. Man will drive it home. Reed hits it back into the left center field gap, going up against the wall, and it's going to be a stand-up double for Reed. As he pulled the ball into the gap. For Holtzclaw now, the left fielder. Jasper up 8-0 here. One away. So Holtzclaw stands in. Man will operate with the runner at second base. He looks out there. Now gets on the mound here. Pitch. Fastball at the letters for a strike from Blake Mann. Pumped it right in there. And it is 0-1 here. Man, high set. Into the dirt. Guy takes a swing and misses. And he's down 0-2. Good play by Peter, keeping the ball in front of him behind home plate. 5 of the first, 8-0 Cats. Man, looking for the punch out here. Checks the runner. Comes home. Low. Peter has that one skip away, and up to third base goes Reed. So Mann has a runner now at third with one out. Pitch on the way. This one to short. Hankey up with it. 2 gone. Run scores. It's 8-1. So they parlay that double into a run. 2 away now for Armstrong, the catcher. Pop foul on the first pitch. 0-1 with 2 away here to Armstrong. Ian Hill, the pitcher, is on deck. This one right at Hankey at short, and he takes care of it. A line drive. Hatchets get one back. 8-1 after one complete. You're watching Jasper Baseball on 18 WJTS. Back to Washington. Cats bat here in the top of the second, leading 8-1. Ian Hill, the second Washington pitcher, out there to start this inning. Pitch is high. Stratton walked and scored in that 8-run first. Hedinger and Lebahusen to follow. Next pitch. That is a tad high as well. Comes the next offering. It's high. 3-0 here. Next pitch. And he walks him too. 7 walks for the Hatchets. And Hediger bats. He a strikeout victim back in the first. First pitch to Hedinger is out. Next delivery. It finds the zone at the knees. Cats only had 2 hits in that inning. Runner takes off. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Throw it out of second base. Not even close. And Stratton is in scoring position here. So Hedinger at the plate. Chance to drive in the 9th Wildcat run. Joe Lebahusen on deck. Pitch. Hedinger hits it on the ground. It's short. Gloved. And Hedinger is retired. Runner stays at second base. One away for Lebahusen, who walked with the bases loaded. (8-1) Wildcats. First pitch to Lebahusen. He pops it up in the infield right in front of the mound. First base side. Now it goes into foul territory, and Hill can't come up with it. So Lebahusen will have new life here. Next pitch to Lebahusen. He strokes it into center field for a base hit. They charge hard, come back in, first and third now. As Stratton stops at third, Lebahusen with an RB or a base hit, I should say, to center field. And here comes Ross Peter, the catcher. He also was hit by a pitch that drove in a run. So Lebahusen at first. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. 8-1 Wildcats here at Washington in the top of the second inning. Pitch on the way. Runner takes off low, blocked, but Lebahusen gets second base. Now it's second and third with one out, and Peter at the plate for the Cats. Wind whipping through the ballpark, as you can hear. Here's the next delivery. Chopped on the ground towards Reed at third, and it's foul. It is high. Two and two with one away. Runners at second and third for the Cats. Hill comes home, and a swing and a miss. Peter goes down, 2 away. Second strikeout for Hatchett pitching, and here comes 9-hole hitter Cody Morton. First pitch, Morton pops it into center field, coming in, and it will drop, and 2 runs will score, and it's 10-1 on the bloop single to center off the bat of Morton. Stratton scores, and so does Lebahusen. So we go back to the top with Eli Hope. Throw over, back with the dive is Hope. Or to me, Morton, I should say. Eli's at the plate. Pitch on the way. Hope slams it on the ground in the left field for a base, or the shortstop's going to glove it. We're down at field level. You can't get depth here, but it's the infield base hit as Reed tried to dive for it. And Hope gets an infield single. It's hard to tell anything. We're up the first base line as well. Hankey will be the hitter. Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground once again to short. Booted by the shortstop, and everybody's going to be safe. Another Washington error. So the bases are loaded. Morton up to third. Hof is at second, and Hankey is aboard at first base on the air for Foley. So Foley stands in. Still opportunity to do some damage. It's still 10-1. Foley takes this pitch upstairs. 1-0. Cats with 8 in the first, and now 2 more here in the second. Next pitch. That is high as well. Plateward. That is in for a strike. Two and one to Connor Foley. Foley fouls it off first base side. And it's 2-2. Hill trying to get out without any further damage. Pause in the pitch. Just a tad high, and the count runs full at 3-2. And again, the runners will be off and moving with the pitch plateward. 3-2. Pitch. Ball 4. 11-1 Wildcats, and everybody moves up 90. Eighth hatchet walk here in the first 2 innings. And here comes Wallace. Again, Cats bat around once again. Wallace hits this one on the ground to second, booted by the second baseman. 1 run will score, and that'll be it. 12-1. Base is still full. 4th hatchet air. And the inning continues here. For Stratton, who led things off with a walk and came around to score. Stratton fists this one foul. 12-1 Cats here in the top of the second inning. Next delivery. Stratton pops this one foul. Washington, another pitcher up in the bullpen. Pause, and the pitch to Stratton. Pops this one up once again towards the bleachers. It's going to land just outside of him. So Stratton down in the count here. Base is full of Wildcats. Stratton again fouls this one off. Next pitch. That's out to Stratton. Hediger on deck here for the Cats. Next offering. That is a ball high. 3-2, 2 outs again. They'll be taking off again. I've had this situation a lot here in this game. Stratton fouls it away. Behind home plate, or up towards the first base line, once again into the bleachers. Now they say 2-2, the count. My mistake. Pitch on the way. Called third strike. So Hill gets the strikeout for the third out of the inning. But once again, the Wildcats strike for 4 more here in the top of the second. They lead the Hatchets here. 12-1. We'll step aside. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Washington. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Blake Mann and the Cats have a 12-1 advantage here. Hill now doing the pitching stands in. First pitch from Mann, low. Mann gave up a double to Reed. He came around to score on a ground out back in the first. Blake brings it home. Ball fouled away right field side. Try the next pitch here for Mann. That's a strike at the knees. Again, the Shakamak Lakers, always a good Class A program. They come into Rookser tomorrow. It's a 6 o'clock ball game. See you later at 10 on 18. Off on the weekend. Here's the pitch from Mann. Served on the ground to second. Up with it is Morton. 1 away. Comes Jack Fry, the Washington first baseman. 12-1 Jasper. Next pitch, fouled away, straight back. So Mann works out ahead of the count here against Fry. Brings it home. Gets away from Peter momentarily and it's out of the strike zone anyway, and the count squares up at 1-1 to the first baseman Fry. Jasper on top, 12-1. Plateward. It's right down the middle. At the knees. Thank you, sir. So Mann peeks in. Peter hangs a sign, and he will come plateward. That one dives low. (12-1) Jasper here, bottom of the second inning. Blake Mann stares in and delivers. Misses upstairs. 3-2. Blake through the first inning and a third has not walked the batter. Takes that ball out of the glove and will throw the payoff pitch. Walked him. Pretty good pitch at the knees, but out of the zone, and there is that first walk. So the Cats have the double play in order here for Logan Reister, the Hatchet shortstop. Man throws it home. That's out 1-0. Blake looks at the runner at first and comes home. That catches the black. Lefty man looks right at that base runner. See if he can roll that ground ball here. Into right field for a base hit off the bat of Reister, first and second now. Second Washington hit. Same situation, double play all around the horn here for Miguel Cruz, the right fielder for the Hatchets. And is a strike. 0-1 here. Hatchets down 12-1 here in the bottom of the second inning. Blake Mann gets ready and comes home. Hit on the ground is short. Hankey over to Morton for one. That's all they'll get. Cats kind of just quit on the play there, so the runner moves up to third, a fielder's choice at second base, and Cruz on at first for Isaac Bernard, the second baseman. 12-1 Jasper. Washington with runners at first and third with 2 outs. High set. That is a ball outside, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Chopped on the ground to short. Hankey will come get it on the infield grass, make the play. The Hatchets get some base runners, but they come up empty here in the home second through 2. Jasper 12, Washington 1. You're watching Jasper Baseball on 18 WJTS. Back for the top of the third. 12-1 Wildcats here as Chris Hedinger will stand in. 8 in the first, 4 more in the second for Jasper. Hedinger gets in. Pitch is high, 1-0. Here's the next pitch. Backs him off the plate. And it is 2-0. Couldn't pull the trigger on that one. It goes to 2-1. Leverhusen and Ross Peter to follow here in the third. Hill, the second pitcher of the game for the Hatchets, comes home. Hedinger back into center, left center field. Center fielder goes back, now has to come in. It drops. Probably could have got 2 on that one, but as it fell in, here comes Leverhusen. Pitch to Leverhusen. That's a ball upstairs, 1-0. Leverhusen 1 for 1 with the walk. A couple of runs scored and an RBI. Jack Albrand will run for Hedinger here. Brand is back. Here's the pitch, and it's high. So 2-1 here to the hitter. Leverhusen fouls this one back into the catcher's glove. So Ross Peters on deck here. Here's the pitch. It's on the way. Leverhusen pops it up, foul over our heads up the first base side. So 2-2, I should say. Nobody out. Allbrand, the runner at first. Low to Leverhusen. Now it is 3-2. Leverhusen strokes this one into right field. Sunfield, he can't find it. It goes over his head. Allbrand round second base. He's going to be in at third, and he's going to keep on coming. And it is 13-1. Right fielder Cruz lost it. It's the Sunfield out there, and Leverhusen's in at third. So Peter stands in. Peter slams this one into left field down the line. That's going to chase in a run. Peter rounds first base. He will be in at second base with a double. And the Cats continue to add on here as Peter gets his second RBI of the game. 14-1 Cats. Cats will use a runner out at second base for the catcher, and it's Will Troxler. His ball hit down the left field line, foul off the bat of Cody Morton. Here's the pitch to Morton, popped up, first base side near the Wildcat dugout. That's out of play. So 0-2 to Morton. Nobody out here in the top of the third. Here's a delivery. Popped up. Once again, out of play, first base side. 14-1 Jasper over Washington here. Runner at second base. Morton pops this one up in the infield, shortstop. And Reister has it, one away. So back to the top in Eli Hof. Fists it foul. Pitch on the way. Hof hits this one into right field for a base hit. Rounds first. Morton rounds third as well. He's going to come to the plate. Here's a relay throw in the dirt, and Hof's going to go up to second base. Or I should say Troxler comes in to score. Courtesy runner. Hof goes into second base on the RBI. Hof's got 3 hits. 15-1 Cats with 1 away, and here comes Hankey, the shortstop. Pitch up. Comes the pitch. Ball popped up, short left field. Left fielder comes in. It's foul. So Hankey with the runner at second base. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 2-2. 15-1 Cats here in the top of the third inning. Here's the offering. Hankey holds up, gets away from the catcher, and Hof able to go up to third. Just 1 out here in the top of the third. Next pitch. Ball 4. Runner Hof stays at third. Another Washington walk, their 9th. So here's the next pitch to Foley. It's high. Here is the offering to Foley, and it's high. Here we go. Foley fouls it away. Cat runners at first and third with one out. Wallace is on deck. Here's the pitch. Walked him. Another walk. Foley's been walked 3 times. And here comes Wallace. And we may have another Washington pitcher here in the top of the third. Cats on top 15-1 here. And we will. We'll take a break. We'll come back with more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Washington. New pitcher Jones on the hill. He'll face Andrew Wallace here. With the bases loaded for the Cats. Already 3 more across here. In the top of the third, it's 15-1. Next pitch on the way. Wallace smokes it into right field. 1 run will come. Here comes the next run with the throw in. It is 17-1 as Wallace drives in 2. And Grant Stratton will bat here. 17-1 here. First pitch to Stratton is a ball, 1-0. Jack Albrand on deck, will get his first plate appearance tonight. Pitch on the way. Stratton hits it foul, third base side. Still just 1 away. Pitch is in for a strike. 1-2 now to Stratton. Pitch on the way. Stratton holds up, does not go. The appeal. 2-2. Low to Stratton. Cat runners at first and second. Here's a delivery and a walk. Bases are full for Albrand. 10th walk of the game. So the Cats bat here in the third, leading 17-1 as Albrand will bat for the first time tonight. Jack pops this one into shallow left field. In comes the left fielder. It'll bounce in front of him. Another run will score, and it's 18-1 as Albrand delivers the RBI single. Runner stops at third and second. 18-1 Jasper. And Lebehusen will stand in. Still just 1 out. Ball gets away from the catcher. Jasper does not move up with the big lead. Here's the pitch. Golfed off the instep. Those will hurt on a night like tonight. Absolutely frigid here at the ballpark. in Washington. Top of the third. Game is drug on and on and on, as you would expect, with all the walks and all the runs. Here's the pitch. Leverhusen takes it for a ball. So the base is full of Wildcats here with one gone. Peter is on deck. The kick and the deal. That is in for a strike. Next delivery. That's fouled away from Leverhusen. It's a ball to Leverhusen. Leverhusen hits this one into left field for a base hit. One run will score. They'll hold the others. 19-1. So here comes Peter to stand in. Peter slams this one foul. Third base side. Morton is on deck, still just one out. 19-1 Wildcats. Here's the pitch in for a strike. Cut on and missed. First base is occupied, so they don't have to throw down. Strikeout completed. And here comes Morton. He's got an RBI single in the game. First pitch to him. Behind him. Gets away from the catcher. Everybody stays put. 19-1 Cats here in the top of the third inning. Got to play 5 for the 10-run rule. That's out of the zone. It is low. Cats have scored a lot in every inning, obviously, here through the first 3. Ball 4. Forces in another run. We go back to the top. And Eli Hope. As Stratton comes in to score. Well, the base is still loaded. Hope with 3 hits. Snap throw down to first base. Runner gets back. Again, the bases are still loaded. Two away. 20-1 Jasper. Hope swings and misses. It's 2 away, bases low. The next pitch to Hope. Strike 3. So Hope goes down looking, but the Wildcats add on. And through 2.5 here at Washington, it's 20-1 Wildcats. We'll take a break. This is Jasper Baseball at 18 WJTS. We go to the bottom of the third. Washington down 20-1 here as Sandulo will stand in. He was a starting pitcher a long time ago. Blake Mann throws the first pitch. It's out of the zone. 1-0. Blake's given up a couple of base hits. Walked one, has not struck out a batter. Gets ready to go here. Pitch is high. Next delivery. Backs him off the plate. Here's the pitch. Spun him out of there. I guess it hit him. So here comes Trey Reed. He doubled and scored the lone hatchet run. Jack Albrand is now playing left field for the Cats. Throw over. Runner goes back. Next pitch is a ball. Bottom of 3. Again, it has to go 5 complete for the 10-run roll. 20-1 Jasper on top. They're leading comfortably. Reed hits one back into left. Albrand draws a beat on it, makes the play. One away. So Seth Holzclaw will stand in, grounded to short with an RBI, the lone run of the game for the Hatchets. Here in the bottom of the third, man, the Wildcat pitcher brings it home. Looped into shallow right center field. That'll get down. Runner goes up the third. It'll be first and third for Washington. Punch that ball into right center field. And here comes Armstrong, the catcher. He lined out to short earlier. 20-1 Jasper here in the home third. Here's the pitch. Out of this play here. Chopped on the ground towards third. Booted and make the play at first base. Got him. Run comes in to score. It's 20-2. Hatchet fans don't like it. Good recovery by Stratton at third. Sandulo comes in to score. Runner still up at second base, 2 away. For Ian Hill. Runner at second base. Here's the pitch. It's low. Blake checks the runner at second base, and the pitch is low. Three-zero count here. Popped up, left field, foul territory. Stratton goes over and makes the play up near the fence. Good play by Stratton to end the inning. Cats give up a run, but that's it. Through three, it's 20-2 Jasper. We'll step aside. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. We go to the top of the fourth inning. Jasper on top, 12-2, or 20-2, I should say. Will Troxler will lead off this inning for the Wildcats. Coach Gobert starting to go to his bench just a bit. It is getting really cold out here at Washington, as you would expect. Wind whipping up. It's even colder when it's a 20-2 ball game. Jasper not exactly hitting the cover off the ball. They've taken advantage of a slew of walks and a few errors in the game. First pitch to Troxler is low. Oh, Troxler at the plate here. Here's the pitch. Curveball in for a strike. Troxler fouls this one off. Here's the next delivery. That hit him. 12 walks and 2 hit by pitches for the Hatchet pitching here. Troxler is on at first base. Here comes Connor Foley. Pitch in for a strike. Here's a delivery. That is in for a strike. Is in for a strike. Runner at first base for the Wildcats, up 20-2, and Foley fouls it off. That is high. Swung on and missed. Chased one out of the zone. One away for Mann, who's going to hit for himself here. Caleb Berger will be next. Pitches in there to Mann for a strike. Here's the delivery. Mann pops it up shallow right. Cruz will come in. He'll make this catch. 2 away for Caleb Berger, who will hit in Stratton's spot here. First pitch to Caleb is high. It's 1-0. Jasper 20. Hatchet's 2 here in the top of the 4th inning. Pitch is high to Berger. Next offering. Berger hits it on the ground to Reed at third. He gobbles it up, throws on to first base. And the Wildcats are retired without a run for the first time tonight here in the 4th. Through 3.5, it's Jasper 20, Washington 2. We'll take a break. This is Wildcat Baseball at 18 WJTS. Welcome back to Washington. Blake Mann continues the pitch. Drew Bradley goes in to catch. Caleb Berger's at second. Tanner Ernie at first. Troxler in at shortstop. Foley down at third now for the Cats. This one popped into left field, and it's caught. 1 away. Bottom of the 4th inning, it's 20-2. This one got out of hand early as the Wildcats scored 8 first-inning runs, added 4 more in the 2nd inning. Mann brings it home. Hit on the ground. Berger ranges over towards the bag. Gloves. Throws on. Stretched by Ernie. Safe. Infield base hit, just their 3rd. So Miguel Cruz will stand in for the Hatchets. Pitch on the way. Low. Drug out by Drew Bradley. Mann will come set. He'll check the runner and bring it home. That is in for a strike. So the count squares at 1-1 to Cruz. Mann comes home with this one. Cruz fouls it straight back. So a runner at first. Ernie holds him on there. Play in the bottom of the 4th inning. Mann takes a long look. Bradley with the sign, and he'll pump it home. fouled back. So one away. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to Berger slowly at second. Tags the runner back to first. That's a double play. So a 4U3 turned by the Wildcats to get them out of the fourth. And we have played 4 here at Gwaltney Sports Complex. Jasper all over the Hatchets, 20-2. We'll take a break and we'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Jack Albrand will stand in for the Cats here. Jasper on top 20-2 if they hold the Hatchets without a big uprising. They will end this one in 5 after the Cats bat here. So Jack hitting for the second time tonight. Went in a run, then played in the outfield. See him on the mound here in the very short future here for the Cats. Pitch is high to Jack, 2-0. Cats on top here, 20-2. Here is the pitch. Tanner Ernie waits on deck. The kick and the deal. And he walks him. 13th free pass given up by the Hatchets. And here comes Tanner Ernie. Pitch is low. Drew Bradley waits on deck. Here's the pitch. Is out of the zone. Hit on the ground towards third. Reed to second for 1. That's all they'll get. Erasing the base runner Albrand at second. Fielder's choice for Ernie. 1 away for Drew Bradley. Getting his first varsity at bat here. First pitch to Bradley over his head. Oh, Bradley waits. They throw it to him. It is a strike. That's a 20-2 strike right there. A little high. 1-1 to Drew. Pause and the pitch. Skips away, and Ernie goes up to second base. One away runner at second for the Cats. That is out of the zone. 3-1 now. Drew Bradley pops this one into left, going over his Holtzclaw. He makes the catch. 2 gone. And Ryan Leik will stand in here with 2 outs. Cats lead 20-2 again tomorrow night. Shakamak in at Rookser for a 6 o'clock start. We'll have it for you later on at 10 on 18 WJTS. First pitch to Ryan Leik is high. Next pitch. That is out of the zone. Here's the next delivery. Like takes it for a strike. Here's the delivery. That hits him. So first and second now. So Will Winesapple will hit. Winesapple gets ready. Throw in behind the runner. 20-2 Jasper, an 8-run first, got the Wildcats on their way. Here's the pitch. It's a strike at the knees to Winesapple. Next pitch on the way. Goffed into the air, shallow left. In comes Holzclaw. He grabs it for the third out of the inning. So it's going to be the last call for the Hatchets. They trail 20-2 as we head to the home fifth. We'll take a break. This is Jasper Baseball at 18 WJTS. Back to Washington, a new Wildcat pitcher, Job Leverhusen on the mound. Blake Mann went the first 4 for the Wildcats. So Leverhusen on to try to finish it off. Cats up 20-2. Here's the delivery. Popped up, shallow center, and it will drop for a base hit. Cats ended last inning with a 4U3 double play. So Sandoval will stand in, or Sandulo, I should say. Cats have the double play possibility. First pitch from Leverhusen is high, 1-0. Offering. Ball off Bradley's glove. Runner goes up to second base. So nobody out here. Runner at second. Cats up 20-2. Cut out and missed. Again, we'll be on the air tomorrow at 10 with the Shakamak at Jasper game. A little warmer tomorrow. A little warmer at Rooksor Field, too. Swung out and missed. So Leverhusen can take care of this hitter. Pause and the pitch. Called third strike, 1 away as Leverhusen gets the strikeout. Pitch is high. 1-0. Runner at second with 1 out here in the home half of the fifth. Hatchets trail 20-2. Leverhusen brings it home. Runner off and moving. Ball off Leverhusen's glove on the mound. He will throw on to first base. Got him in time. 2 away. Good play by Job, just recovering, didn't panic. Runner moves up to third. Here's the first pitch to Holesclaw, and it takes it high. 1-0. Jasper 1 out away from closing this one down. Rather adventurous tonight. Pitch low. 2-0. Next delivery. Ball popped up behind home plate. Bradley will give it a look straight towards us. 2-1 now. Blake Mann again. 4 innings pitched. Did a nice job on the mound for the Cats. Leverhusen trying to finish it up. Next delivery. Skied into right field, going over toward the line. And this one is over. Catch made in right field. And the Wildcats win it 20-2 over the Washington Hatchets here. An 8-run first did the trick for the Cats, and they went on from there. Jasper is 1-0 on the season, heading into tomorrow's home game against the Shakamak Lakers. It's a 6 o'clock start for the home opener at Ruxer Field. We'll hit the air around 10 o'clock with our tape-delayed coverage. Once again, the Wildcats win it 20-2 in 5 over the Washington Hatchets. That'll end our broadcast tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll talk tomorrow night from Ruxer Field.